Hi friends, today I would like to read from 2 Corinthians 5th chapter 1st verse. For we know that if this earthly tent we live in is destroyed, we have a building from God, an eternal house in heaven, not built by human hands. Why is Paul making such a statement? When we read the book of Corinthians, which is basically written by Paul in the 4th chapter, 8th and 9th verse, here we get to know, or it confirms the persecutions Paul and his companions had to face. So in chapter 4, verse 8 and 9 says, we are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. So this verse clearly confirms Paul and his companion and were persecuted, went through hardships, strong oppositions, and struggles. Yet, the good thing that we can say is they were very resilient and was unwavering in their faith. For he says, we know even if our body is destroyed, there is a home in heaven. Chapter 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 1 opens up with a great hope. He says this earthly tent, which he refers to the body, if this body is destroyed, there is a place in heaven. That's what he means to say. As a tent is temporary and it can be raised any moment, taken down any moment. Similarly, we have no certainty when our body will be taken down or when we will perish. So we have a building from God. He says, do not worry, we have a building from God. Paul refers this building as heaven. Building made by God is from God, and the speciality of this building is it's not made by human hands. So he is saying this body, even though it is destroyed, the spirit that dwells in the body will get to heaven, which is the eternal house. Therefore, nothing to worry. For Paul had quite a lot of persecutions and near-death experiences, yet he was so very sure if his body is destroyed, he will reach there. Therefore, he is leaving a great example. He is saying, even if you have to face hardship or struggles, do not fear, just put your gaze upon the Lord who created you and who created heaven. So let us take this as an example and be made strong.